Good morning, guys and gals. This is your host, Joe, Life with Yosef, Fall Extravaganza, Fall 24 Extravaganza number 7. And I am standing across the river from Laughlin in Bullhead City, Mojave County, Arizona, which is, if you saw yesterday's update, is looking like it's going to be my new home in about a month. This is the Laughlin Bridge that I've talked about, that Don Laughlin basically paid the bill, and then he gifted it to the state of Nevada and the state of Arizona. Boy, I got the sun right in my face, but I wanted to take this right here because I've got an old picture of the riverside that I'm going to pip in right here when it was like first built. And okay, I got it. And so I'm actually on my way to Needles. I'm going to eat at the Wagon Wheel. I'm going to go to Social Security. They open up at 9, and there's a couple of other stops that I want to make. I have some film clipped out, ready to go. I downloaded a bunch of my pictures onto my tablet, which I brought. I'm at least going to go down to Needles to Needles Crossing, where the bridge over to Topak and all that is. So I guess we'll see what's next. I'm at the Bullhead City Park, right along the Colorado. And this is where, right down here, is where I scattered my wife and Chico. It occurred to me about 2 days ago that I used to nickname my wife the Dish, because she was dishalicious. And I always told her that she was the living embodiment of Aphrodite. As I'm back in the car heading down Arizona 95 to get to Needles, we were never really cemetery people when I was a kid. I didn't really start having any, when my cousin passed and they scattered it up at Cave Rock. God damn, I'm not doing this right. When we scattered it on Cave Rock, let me see if I can make this better. God, the goddamn sun, I could never escape the sun. When we scattered, when Paul and Vicky and Paul's mom scattered Donnie at Cave Rock, that's where we all go. You've seen the clips. You've heard me talk about it. I was going to scatter my wife or the Dish and the boy there. I don't like this. God damn it. I was going to scatter. Jesus, the sun, I can't fix this goddamn fucking sun. No matter what time of the day it is, I got to fight the fucking sun. Anyway, Cave Rock is about the only place where I know somebody scattered or buried that I've ever really gone to. And so I am going to go back to Coos Bay, out to Bassendorf, and I scattered here, and I'm going to live down here, hopefully. And I feel drawn to be able to go to the park here, and it's a nice park, you see it, and just kind of sit in my chair, in my chair with dude. I'll have, a drink, and I could sit out, and it'll be a nice day, and I could just kind of, I'm an atheist, and I don't believe in the afterlife or any of that, even though I talk about Freya and the Hun all the goddamn time. But just I guess it's the duality of man that I don't believe in this stuff, but it makes me feel better to come down here and just know that I scattered my wife here. So if that makes sense, you get it. If you think, God damn, dude, you're a hypocrite, you suck, well, okay. So we're cruising here, and we'll check in at the next stop. Our next stop of the day finds us in Needles, San Bernardino County. Jesus, the stutter. San Bernardino County, California. Those hard C's. I think this is called the Needles Bridge. Now, there's a marker here, though. I'm going to go read, but This is apparently a pretty historic bridge, well, not the newer bridge, but so we'll go up and read the plaque now. I usually scroll left to right, but I'm just going to see. This is on the Arizona side. There's some really nice properties right here, right along the river. You have your own dock and your boat, and if you got the dough, this is really, you could live large down here. This is part of the National Old Trails Highway. It was eventually US 66, even though eventually it moved, it crossed over at Needles Crossing and Topak. But this is where, in 1776, Father Garces crossed by here, and Jedediah Smith and his band of explorers crossed the river in 1826 to open the Pioneer Trail into Southern California. Now again, I've probably beaten this to death. You know, if you're part of the Fort Mojave sovereign nation, you're probably thinking, dude, they're colonizers. So it's all a matter of perspective. But this is a historic spot, even though the bridge is pretty new. It's a beautiful day, you know. It is hot as Almighty God in the summer, but, you know, about the end of October, it's really nice down here. So we'll see what's next. Our next stop of the day finds us at the Wagon Wheel, where I ate at earlier on my stay down here. I'm probably not going to do a full restaurant review, but we're going to go in and eat. And I don't think I noticed this really cool 66 cafe sign, but I'm going to film it right here, and then we're going to go in and eat. I'll probably film my breakfast and we'll let it go. So we're going to go in and eat. Ham omelet, no cheese, hash browns are really good. My powdered coconut milk, the morning nonsense, coffee, 2 waters, English muffin, watching YouTube, life is good. It's Raymar Road. I've been saying it wrong the whole time, and I sound like I don't belong here, so my wonderful server has reminded me. I had to ask her again because I'm an idiot, but it's Raymar? Raymar. So I got to remember this, which is why I'm filming it. Well, as I'm walking out, oh, here's our guy right here. He's got Florida plates. This is a beautiful BMW, and this is really the more modern way to ride. I know a lot of people still ride wings. Will you talk to me for just a sec while I have my camera in my hand?
Yeah.
Are you from Florida?
I'm from Florida. I live in Miami, yes.
Are you, I can tell your accent, you might not be from the United States.
No.
Where are you from?
I'm Italian.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Do you live here?
I live
in Florida?
Yeah, in Florida.
How long have you lived here?
19 years.
Oh, good for you. Do you like it here?
Love it.
Good for
I have
you.
a lot of respect for this country.
How long are you riding for?
This one was like a week trip.
So a week out so far, or a week here and back?
No. I keep the bike in Las Vegas, but I did cross the country 2 times.
Okay, well.
But this time I did like a trip for 1 week only. I went to Sonora Desert.
Understood. Do you like the BMW, and did you look at other bikes prior to buying one?
No, this is my bike.
Okay,
so,
you're a BMW guy.
Yeah, I like the enduro, and then with this bike I can do a little bit everything. You know, off-road and also paving.
I had a 92 Kawasaki KLR 650. I understand this. If you're going to have one bike, this is it.
Yes.
So. Thank you for speaking to me. I didn't want to stick it in your face.
No. I was going to also show you something.
Okay.
Yesterday, I was riding. My name is David.
David. My name is Joe, David.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, my friend.
I was driving and I found on the road the American flag.
Oh, there you go. Well, the red stripe means firefighters.
Oh,
that's what the red stripe is.
Okay.
Now, the blue stripe is going to be law enforcement, but the red stripe is firefighters.
So I couldn't stand to see on
No. I pick it up too.
And then I'm going to put it on my house. Yeah.
Good for you. Well, thank you for talking to me and for talking to me on the camera. By God, rights. I have a Can-Am Spider. I don't have it with me, but I have one. So
Okay.
I thank you for talking to me. Have a safe ride, and by God, enjoy your day.
Thank
Peace
you so
be
much.
with you.
Bye.
As I'm out of the restaurant now, I'm going to say that my food was delicious, and Deanna, my server, recognized me, and we chatted, and she's the one who corrected my pronunciation on Ramar Road. So thank you for that. Now, Toyota screwed the pooch. This 5.7 liter V8 is one of the greatest V8 engines ever by anybody. And these goddamn idiots decided, hey, let's drop this 400,000 mile motor for a twin turbo V6 that they've had nothing but problems with. They've had to recall almost all of them, and a lot of the fixes are literally yanking the entire motor out and putting a new one in. So this is definitely not well thought out. Overcomplication for no reason. That's one of the reasons that I went ahead and went with the locomotive, with the Nissan 5.6 V8, because it's not turbocharged and it's a V8. If you have a pickup and you're going to haul shit, you want a V8. So, way to screw the pooch, Toyota. You're idiots. Now, I'm also hearing and seeing on social media that the Tacomas are nothing but shit now. So, and Hondas are having problems with their 1.5 again, GDI and turbocharged. And, Scotty Kilmer says it's too much cylinder pressure. And they're not made like diesels that could take that type of cylinder pressure. So, car companies are doing nothing but screwing the pooch. So my breakfast here was scrumptious. I'm definitely, when I moved down here, it's a bit of a hike, but I'm willing to drive half an hour for breakfast if I'm out and about. So I think we're gonna go to Social Security now because I gotta get this done. So we'll see what's next. My visit here to the Social Security office in Needles was very fast. I walked in, they went through my bag. I took a number. There was only one person in front of me. The gal behind the counter or at the desk was very, very nice. We chit-chatted. There appears to be a slight keyboard error with my mother's maiden name. Now, I told her what my mother's maiden name was, and it's slightly askew. She said it's not going to be a problem. So you have to attest to everything verbally, and they record. So I think it's going to be about 7 to 10 days to get the hard copy of my Social Security card, which I need so I could apply for the survivor pension for my wife's pension. And at the same time, the gal said, when I get situated down here, to call and make an appointment just so I could see if I'm going to get more Social Security from my wife's account as a surviving spouse than from my own account. I don't think so, but hell, you never know, and it'll be worth driving down here to find out. So we're going to skip ahead now to Needles Crossing. So we'll see what's next. Our next picture stop of the day finds us at Needles Crossing, which is the historic crossing over the Colorado, Topeka, Arizona, in Mojave County is on the other side. But we're going to be here, and I'm going to go stand a little bit better shot. There's dude. I have dude Jesus. I left the leash on him so I could catch him easier, but he's being dude here. I don't think he's going to run. Now, this is the PG&E Topak natural gas compression station, and this is where the natural gas gets pressurized to continue through the pipes to the end users eventually. You see the Interstate 40 highway bridge, you see the most current railroad bridge in the back, and now as we scroll, it's not this suspension looking bridge that has a natural gas pipe, but the arch bridge in the back. That is the original bridge at this site, and I'm gonna pip in, I got a ton of pictures to pip in here about what the bridge used to look like when there was traffic on it and such. So hold on. This is a traditional filming spot for me. You know, I can never get my hat straight. And once I was out here and the alarms were going off up at the compressor station, and you know, this was no joke. There was a definitely concern going on. So we're gonna adjourn here. This is really nice. It's a beautiful day. God Almighty, this is why you live down here. Certainly not for 193 million degree July day, but for now. So God love him. He's being a dog right now. God love my dog Freya. Show dude a favor on the hunt now and in the afterlife. Our first stop of the day finds us at the Needles Crossing on the Colorado River. We're on the California side. Chico. There he is. You see the railroad bridge and the highway bridge. And then you see a natural gas suspension bridge. And then the arch bridge is the original highway bridge over the river. I think it was built in the 19-teens and has since been used now for a natural gas line as long as I could ever remember being here. There's my dog. Okay, I don't want him to run off. There he is right there. Hello, baby. Chico. Oh! Oh! So here you go, Needles. It's a beautiful day. It's nearly 80. Little wind. Windy this morning, not quite as bad right now. On the other side of Park Mowabi and the railroad tracks, this is also part of the Mother Road. It's not anymore, and we passed a sign like we did back in Goffs a couple of days ago that said this road is no longer maintained by, hey, San Bernardino County. Now, I've been here before, and you could see right in the middle here where there used to be a bridge here, and the bridge is gone, and you see what still an older part of 66, the Mother Road, the National Old Trails Highway, depending. But it's such a beautiful day. So I've got film of me and the boy here, and I'll see if it's decent enough for me to bonus in after this. But here we are. Oh, it's a beautiful day, and we'll see what's next. Here's some pilings or some rock and rocks blocking our way. You can see where the old 66 is across the little wash. Chico's out. Gotta keep an eye on my dog. I trust him and everything, but You know, he is a dog. He is a free will animal. Look at my boy. There's my boy. He's on hunt mode right now. Come here. So here's 66 crossing the Santa Fe tracks. You hear Interstate 40 in the background. Chico's in the car. And here you go.
But wait, there's more.